Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I think I will have to share the link in the event. So hello everyone, here we are testing streaming options. And yeah, I will just share the link in our event.
So are you doing the live on Facebook?
Okay, we are now in StreamYard, and this is on Facebook at the moment. But I see it's in different links, so I just shared this link in the event we have. But yeah, so we are live right now. Okay. I will just make sure that people got the correct link, so they will be joining. People.
I'm sorry, I just have to press do not disturb. Okay.
Okay, so here we are. Yeah, so I think we will just allow a couple of minutes for people to orient in this new link.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Facebook technologies always keep us learning how to make this streaming.
Yeah.
How are you today?
Good. It's cold in here. Yeah.
You also have a lot of snow?
No, not snow yet. I think that the cold comes first, and we are, for sure we are expecting snow, but not yet.
You heard that in Poland we had from weekend like a big amount of snow. In Krakow we had up to 40 centimeters of snow on weekend.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot, and it haven't happened in such a long time. So
no.
for now it just looks beautiful.
Hello.
Hello.
¿Cómo está? Buenos días.
Buenas noches aquí.
Buenas noches, sí. Yo estoy muy excitado, muy, ¿cómo se llama? Muy nervioso. Sí, ya estamos en contacto. We are in touch.
Yeah, we are waiting for the people to join, so we're just having a small talk, but we are already live.
Okay, so I think it's time to bless ourselves, bless our energy, to everything, how to be in good harmony. Yeah. You know what is this? We call Poposhkomit. Poposhkomit to bless the four directions of the universe, to everything we speak, everything we do, even moving our eyes, how to be blessed, see? And our mouth, see? Everything, all of you, see? To give it to us opportunity to go in your tonal kali. Tonal kali is YOLO. YOLO is your heart, tu corazón.
And this that you use is Palo Santo or Salvia, or do you use something else?
Depends what we have.
I have Palo Santo, Salvia. I make tutti frutti. Yeah, everything. Sage, I got sage also. Different. Yeah. Also, do you think this is not ready yet? I can give it to you some information about smudging. You know, put smoke. Long time ago, around 8,000 years, the people from the north, people from the south, people from the from the center, then don't decide what we have to smudge. You know how we can smudging. What is the center using copal, and the south, in Amazon's Palo Santo and another beautiful resins, resins, and the north using most cedar and sage. See, so always the humans, see, then wants to put one, like put a standard, see, universal, like a standard. So then gathering, and the best place to gather is in the center was Mexico City, Mexico, Anahuac. So all the people move, all the curanderos, all the medicine people move into the center and make a huge, to agree what how to be to smudge, see, and it's still, then still until today the information, because then carved and the stone, the date is around 8,000 years. So far, maybe more, maybe less, but so far 8,000 years, and then agreed, and doesn't matter how you smudge, see, or how what you're using for smudge, cedar, copal, palo santo. The most important is you have to do it.
And put intention.
And put intention in that, see, because every single tribe in our culture using smoke, smoke, because the smoke cleanse our aura, see, make more because we collecting, see, a lot of garbage, a lot of any place we go in, we meet a lot of people. It's not because the people is toxic,
collect
no,
different energies,
but it's energies different than our energy. So in that way, we clean ourselves, and most of our ancestors doing before we go to sleep, 15 minutes before to sleep, to get more deeper. And you try to travel and connect with dreams, because most of our people travel in the astral, see. So this is the idea about energy. The energy never rests. See, the energy.
I remember for my
always.
parents, for my grandma, it was important every time they used to cook in the wood. They will bring us and make a jump on it, and just put the smoke over us.
Yeah.
I had 5, 6 cousins, and I remember that even when my grandpa, he used to cut big trees and the grass and make a big bonfire, and he didn't explain why, but he made us feel that it's important to just have the smoke around.
Yeah, it's very important. So because this is to cleanse your energy, because our energy never rests, and this is how we using 100% or maybe 99.9999% our energy going and attention. Okay? And this is the reason, because we have to put attention. Even when we travel in the astral waves, we need to put attention. If not, how we can recognize? We don't have memory. Okay, thank you so much.
Amazing other topic.
Yeah, it's one topic for talking about it. Yeah, about it. Yeah. Oh yeah. So
wait for her to make introduction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I will start with an introduction, right? So, well, let's welcome everyone who is joining, and also for people who will join later on, because this conversation with Aga and also will be recorded. Also, we will load it in YouTube. So feel free to interact and to share with us your questions. Welcome everyone, as we mentioned in the previous conversation, to this ceremony of life. In this beautiful space where we can spend some time together, although we are in different places in the earth. I wanted to say that it's beautiful for me to embrace the modernity of our times, the technology that allow us to connect, that bring us here, also to talk about these topics, right? To remember about the ancestral vision, about what were the traditions, the culture, the practices of our abuelos y abuelas, grandpas and grandmas. and how this benefit their society in comparison with ours. So as we will move forward at any time in the conversation, if any of the traditions that Aga and Oso are sharing resound to you, or maybe this happened in your family, also let us know, share with us in the chat. At the end of the conversation, we will have 10 minutes just to read all these questions. And this is a moment if you would like to interact with us as well. So yeah, that's why we are here today, to remember this information, to exchange our points of view, and to rediscover, right? So maybe even to create new ways of living in this modern society, following these guidelines of our ancestors, looking to be more aligned with our own nature of being. So I will introduce myself. My name is Jessie. I'm from Ecuador, and I'm living in Krakow right now. And tonight, I'm representing Shamuandina, which is a beautiful project that slowly is shaping itself, and it has become a bridge that is connecting different kinds of wisdom and visions about consciousness in the planet. So I want to say thank you to everyone who is supporting us. Thank you to Oso and Aga for being here again, just sharing your knowledge, sharing your warmth and your experiences. I will say a couple of words about you, then you can introduce yourselves as well. Also, Tepahteh Hutze Aga Oso. He is a medicine man from a lineage of curanderos, carrying the wisdom of the Nahuatlacas and the Lakota. He comes from a multi-generational line of native healers of the Bear Clan. Since childhood, he participated in traditional ceremonies, learning from tribal elders, healing, medicine, alternative, herbalism, astrology, and many, many other things. Today, he's leader of many traditional ceremonies and mentor of younger generations. Aga, she will let us know about all these beautiful activities that she is also engaged with, and she makes a wonderful work with soul healing art. And Oso and Aga, they visit Europe, sharing their knowledge, their experiences in different kinds of unique ceremonies. So if anyone will be interested to participate in this, just stay tuned for future news. And with this, I give you the word, Abuelo Oso, Aga. So feel free.
Thank you. Thank you. Maybe I want to make in the beginning a short disclaimer that all the information that we will be sharing today is traditional way. So it's coming from the lineage of Oso's family. And of course, there might be people with whom this information does not resonate at all. And it's okay. So take, what you like, take what is resonating with you, what does not, just leave it out. As Jessie said, you can always integrate these ways of life and ancient protocols and knowledge of our ancestors and try to build better society or better family structures that are adjusted to modern times, because there are certain protocols and ideas that are universal and they will be always reflected in the indigenous cultures. They will never be changed. And there are some protocols that might evolve with the time and with the needs of the society or the certain group. So, we always have to be aware and flexible at the same time, but remembering and being respectful with the ancient old ways of life. So we're going to be talking in general about it's going to be actually divided, right, to two separate meetings about the womanhood and manhood. So again, we're speaking generally about feminine and masculine, and as it was portrayed always in the cultures. So we are not going to be talking about other identities or like how the certain things might be changing or shifting. We're just going to talk about basic, general, old ways of life and perceiving those two energies. So also keep that in mind, that society is shifting, the roles might be changing, but again, we are talking about the basics. So how it used to be in the ancient cultures, and for sure many traditions and many tribes are adjusting and changing a lot of things as we go, as we evolve as humans, right? So you want to add something to your introduction about yourself, what Jesse said?
Oh, aho, everyone knows me as
Aho.
an Oso. Aho, oyate. Um, so what Jesse says is true, 100%
What
true.
Jesse said.
Yeah. And what my wife says also is true. Yeah. So, and what I'm representing is actually is humans from this continent, the continent, and I get information about them called Abiyala, the ancient continent, and also is Anahuac, and Tinguantinsuyu, and now then called America. And some even people then don't say America, then says America. Yeah, but it's the same, actually. See? So talking about today, I'm going to talking about what is the
So
topic today.
I just
Mhm.
wanted to ask Jesse, like, so because you have the bullet points about what we have to go through, would you like to keep the pace of the presentation and help us transition from one part to another as we go through the points? Do you have them on hand?
Yeah, sure, that will be good.
So then we are aware of the time, and yeah, so I'll only add that I was supposed to send Jesse some bio about the things that I've been working on, and I didn't. So for those who don't know me, I am working, generally speaking, with the mixture of different approaches and tools coming from Asian traditions, mixed with psychology, with art. I have a master's degree in art therapy, which is the psychotherapy together with visual arts and using creative processes and arts as a tools for healing. I'm also doing the breath work, but all the native ancient ceremonies and healing modalities are also very present in my life. So that would be it from me right now. And okay, Jesse, go ahead. What is the first bullet point?
Yes. So let's start like that. We have for today 8 bullet points. And I also would like to start with one question. So what if we go through this question and then we go immediately with the first bullet point? And the first bullet point will be, what is the definition of womanhood? And the question with which I wanted to start the conversation, it is why it is important for today women to know this information.
Would you like to answer?
Yeah, aho. The definition about the womanhood and now in this moment is the state of being woman, and also is distinguishing the character or qualities of a woman or a womankind. See, this woman is connected with the moon and our traditions and our culture. Um, born as a woman. See, the woman who is a woman is because born as a woman, is a gender, is a spirit being. Yeah, so we call siwa. In our language is Siwa. See, C is for the first. See, Se Ome J Nawi. Yeah, is the number Siwa. See, so also we call we. See, this is referring to the woman, to the little girl. Yeah, is represented by the turtle. Represented by the turtle. And also when the little baby girl born, the umbilical cord is saved, and the container with the shape is a turtle. So put it inside, wrap it up, and most of the time is used by the father. See, it's an amulet. See, it's a necklace. See, to keep the father, the memory, and also it's a very powerful medicine. Is a connection, and also is very powerful medicine for in our ways, for medicine, different kind of medicine. We have a different understand about what is medicine. For us, everything is medicine. Objects, trees, plants, animals, yeah, and not have the ability like we have now to go to say the medicine is Pepto-Bismol, Tylenol. For us is kind of not understand this medicine. Okay.
It's important for women to know this information.
Yeah, it's very important for the woman to know the information the woman is connected with the center of the universe as a woman for the develop, see, evolution, yeah, evolved. See, Jesse put about the points, but I think I already I'm jumping, right? You see, and yeah,
I think that mainly is why the woman should maybe study more about the ancient ways and family structures, or the general role of a woman in the family and society, is because it is the part of our identity. And the more information you have about anything, really, it helps you to broaden your perspectives. The broader is your perspective, the deeper, again, understanding and openness. So as a crucial role of, let's just go to the biology, right? Like being this important element of a creation, and again, generally speaking, we are choosing this life, this incarnation as a spirit in the form of a woman. Like this identity and understanding it as a role for this incarnation is helping women really to see themselves and, as an important portal, let's say, PowerPoint for the creative energy of the universe and expansion in general. And I really don't like to see women saying that, going to the ancient ways, it's primitive, it's limiting, it's degrading the women. I think the opposite. I think it's super empowering when you really understand how the feminine energy works and its role in the creation of the universe, in the creation of life on Earth. It is empowering, not the opposite. So I think that we really, to gain the strength, the internal strength, we really have to understand our identity and all the aspects that it brings. And again, you might agree, disagree, modify, but we need to educate ourselves.
Oh, yeah. So women and men, yeah, is a complementary. Okay? The woman is the complement of one missing in the man, and the man is a complement what the woman missing. Okay? Just put example, like this is my family, my mother, my example, like this is the woman, see? Where is the camera? And this is the man, see? So the woman and the man interacting like this, see? See? And don't get any empty points, see? See? So this is when we are together, see? Complement to each other, see? No, it's no missing any. You're missing any one finger, meaning like you are less, or maybe you have extra finger. What about you have extra finger? You are more. See, doesn't matter. You fit perfect. See, this is how is the universe you were created, and we belongs to Mother Earth. We belongs to the universe.
Mhm.
So we have to comply with the destiny, well, the reason we was created. See,
Maybe
the
the next point. So what is another point?
So the next points are distinguishing character or qualities of a woman. And maybe I can say two more because maybe this can just englobe them all. Identity and power within, and creative expression of feminine.
Yes. Okay. The maybe the three last months I'll talk about, but let's like I think also prepared like the stages, right? Rites of passage and
Yeah.
ceremonies for women and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
so we have to go and see in our culture, yeah, how is the difference? How we can see the difference now in this moment? See, it's because in this continent, our people grow for so many generations, thousands, millions of generations. In another continents, the people grow actually in the same way, so many generations. When we get together, see, we found that like our culture is different still until today, different. Still don't melt it together. So the difference is we have in our even our languages is ome means duality. See? So you can be with the Lakota people, the ometakuye uyasin is my relation with everything outside, see, with everything
Myself
outside,
and the rest.
myself and the rest is the ome, see. Ometeol is creator, the duality, creator duality, see. Omekoyani, Omekoyani is the all the universe needs two energies, see, even represented by the electric energy. One pole is positive, another pole is negative. Just get together and created energy, created light, created all the everything movement. Yeah. So with this idea about what's the Ome, okay? This is men and women. See, so because the woman was born with these characteristics, see, it was very respected, see, and take extra care to be a woman for all the community because the woman is the container of the universe. See, only a woman is capable to give a life. See, it is the continuation of the human life in our cases. Also, the feminine energy and the animals, also the females, is the continuation. See, and I'm sorry to talking.
Of genetic information.
Yeah, the genetic information. Yeah. So this is how our little girls. We have to take more care because are very sacred. It's not because the girls are more beautiful or the girl are more sensible or the girl. Yes, another qualities the little girl have. See, the sensitivity, love, compassion. See, and the little boys are different, are rough. See, more like. So this is why and grow up. See, the little kids grow up, and the mothers teaching, and also they are very good to singing. Very attached to artistic ways. See, they have different philosophies. see, and then growing in that way until then grow up so much or no much, enough, yes, enough, and need to learn how is the world outside, prepare for the world outside. See, no everything is pink and everything is beautiful. No, have to be a lot of responsibilities. So then make ceremonies for rite of passage. We call in our language Okisalo Mestli. See, Okisalo Mestli. Mestli is the moon. Okisalo is the beginning because the year, the starting, have a moon cycles. The beginning is the first. Yeah, yeah. So when the gear get in this moment, to understand what happens, to don't get scared about bleeding and this is the end of the life, or the grandmas teaching the little girl and make such a beautiful ceremony. See, when they have to passing from childhood to teenager, or when they have the first period. So is taking the first stage is taking the little girl with more babies, see, to see more babies. All the community bring the little babies. How the little babies how to feed the baby is not just because the baby is smiling or just crying. No, the baby needs care. So everyone in Spain, the little girl is one of the passage. The little girl how to spend all day, 24 hours, just taking care with the little babies, see? So in the 24 hours, for sure, she had enough, see? Enough, see? Have to change pampers, now pampers, before something else. And how to feed the baby some babies, every 5 minutes, open the mouth and, see? And the baby want to have a shower, they have to be cleaned, and the baby have to smile also. See, so it's enough. 24 hours. See, and later the next day is to spend another 24 hours with the little girls her own age.
Teenagers.
No, their own age. Almost, and talking and play with the little dolls and make little houses and make and play like a wife and husband and play to cooking and spend 24 hours. See, gossip. Then and after 24 hours of all these activities, then get enough. See? So get the tears is a medicine round, the medicine, see? And now the little girls have to go and meet with the mothers, see? With the mothers and other women who have the children. All the mothers came to tell her about experience, see? Yeah, experience about mother, have a husband, see? Have responsibilities, have a boyfriend, take care for the house, the pottery, then how to use how to take care for the horse, for the cow, for animals outside. When they have to planting the pot, the plants, how to grow, how to apply the water, how to cooking, how all that stuff until the 24 hours and the little girl get enough, no more. See? So the fourth day is the elders. So all the elders came, bring all the grandmas, bring gifts and with the little girl and make stories, see, storytellers about monsters, about angels, about the more amazing stuff. UFOs too. Yeah, UFOs to coming from the universe and from another, and dreams, and talking about how you get in different stages in your life and travel to all over the world, because grandmas have all this knowledge about ceremonies, about 24 hours. This prepare the little girl with all the stages in life, responsibilities. Yeah. And the last day is festivity and food and gifts and to make the little girl about she belongs to this culture, to this community, and is and she feel like everyone's love her and everyone expecting something from her. Yeah. So this is the rite of passage in our girls. For the men, it's different. For the men, it's different. For the men, you have to put the men, no food and no water, and the top of the mountain.
Yeah, we will talk about this in the next session about manhood, right? And
This
I
is
have one
another.
question. These rites of passages, although these are ancient traditions, this is something that still happens in your cultures
Yeah,
until
no much.
nowadays?
It really depends on the tribe, because
Yeah.
the rites of passage for girls and for the boys are considered to be one of the sacraments that indigenous people have in their traditions. So, and again, now you can see probably and observe more traditional families that are continuing to do these ceremonies, and still the girls. They even teach the girl how to build her own teepee, how to build her own lodge, how to make clothes. The girl has to do fasting. The girl has to make ceremony with the pollen. What else? With the seeds, with the pollen, right? And the girl also, for the resilience, she has to run, or she has to dance day and night. So they're like different in every tribe. There would be different things, and again, some of the families are mixed families. Some of them move to the cities. Some transitioned to other religious beliefs or integrated another religion in together with their native ways of life. So some of the people are practicing, some are not. It really depends. But the ceremonies are still present, especially I would say that with Navajo culture, and especially Lakota culture, right? I would say that those two are still very strong, and I see a lot of like recovering of the ancestral memory in Mexico, which makes me very happy, because I believe that the culture in Mexico is so beautiful, and I see that a lot of families is trying to bring back this tradition. So
every family is make it different. You can say you visit maybe the in Brazil, Ecuador, Peru, and then have different ways. And in the north we have different ways. Offer milk, offer honey, or different offerings to every single culture is a family, and then make in different ways. There's no meaning like they're making wrong or they're making right. In our culture, this don't
because
exist.
also I think that in the third day of the ceremony, when there is a medicine day, in different traditions, like again, the girl might go with the elders to the lodge to sweat, to cleanse, and then like they apply on her body, depending again on the family tradition or tribal tradition. They would either put milk, or they would put herbs or flowers, but mostly pollen, I would say. So like sometimes in the third day, you see the girls all with like white, yellowish powder all over their body, so they look like they're glowing like like a gold, golden girls.
Okay, I have to explain something here. See, you see, this is Makwili. Yeah, every girl are in different attitude, different knowledge, develop something different. Some are very, very lovable, see? Pinky, see? Some are very, very like it's hard to catch in the life. See the next finger. See, it's hard to manage. See, the next finger is the finger of the love. See, the center is the finger of the love. The woman, the girl is very lovely. The another finger is directions. See, you, you. See, and another finger is support. See, so then
But we
make
use all of these.
yeah, all of the fingers is necessary for holding, for love, for compassion, for understanding. See, so when
Direction
this
too.
after this ceremony, the little girl start developing something in one of these ways. See?
Personality.
Personality. So the elders is who take care for that and improve the knowledge for the little girl. And okay, there's a question here. Who you think is the medicine girls? What do the fingers is medicine girl? Who you are?
Difficult. Can be the loving one, or can be the one who is guiding, who is leading, who has this sense of direction.
Leader is different than medicine.
Leader is very different than the medicine. So this, are you right? Is the center finger, is the love. See, because is the girl who feeling love, compassion. See, is the finger. Even in this, maybe this is this culture demonizing this finger because is the longest one. First is the longest one, and another one is connected with the system, and the heart. See, the line of the heart, going to the heart. See, and also is the more energetic with the center of the universe when touch the stronger one. See, you see that. See, the stronger one
Mudras.
and different. See, also is the stronger ones is maybe sometimes I thinking there's a medicine this. See, because it's the supporting. See, and you talk with this finger also. And our ways to talk, far away we have system to talk. See, we says one. See, it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, 5 is this. Where is this? See, Se, Ome, Ye, Nawi, and Makwili. 5. See. So it's also you can find, put maybe you saw even in some statues or some see you can counting starting in your umbilical cord, see, and put the number 1, 2, 3, and you can multiply. Depends. You go to the chest, you go to this level, you go to the high level. See, this is why so you can see, using fingers, using. It's talking using both hands. See?
Language.
This is why sometimes you see something like this. See,
like in the sculptures.
In the sculptures and the ancient sculptures, or opposite. See, like this or like this, meaning like it's multiplying, is counting and talking. See, so this is also part of the girls to learn. See, to learn with grandmas how to connect it, how to talk. See, this in case of a problem, with another in the tribe, how you says how you ask for help. See, you put like this. See,
closer to you have to put because it's out of camera.
yeah. So, and the people know you need help. See, so it's talking. All expression,
communication.
Yeah, communication. So the girls have to learn, like foraging in the desert or on the woods for mushroom, for food, the berries, medicine. Is then even get into the professionals faster. I saw even in Poland. I saw a girl in Poland and was in the springtime. I found that Aga showed me pojonki, and I tried to get a little container, and one girl came and have a big container so fast. How you make it? So abilities to
Yeah, the
recognize,
skill.
because I was in the forest and I don't find even a poyonki. I don't can see. See? And these girls just get so many. And until I learned how to see. See? So it's techniques the little girls learn. And for the men it's harder. I don't know
Mm.
why, but it's harder. The girls learning. Yeah. So you have another question?
So I think that this
Yes, yes.
general connection of a
Mhm.
woman as a supporter of life and her role as a nurturer and also carrier of the nutrition.
Mhm.
That's why in a lot of tribal traditions, the little girls learn how to recognize medicine or how to collect food.
Mhm.
So if they do not have access to regular food, they would just be collecting in the forest and foraging. And this is something I believe women have to go back to. And this is very important part and
Mhm.
not depend only on the stores, but also be able and have knowledge if anything happens. Like I know how to survive and I know how to protect the children. Even if I do not have my own, there are other children in the community or in the family, right?
Mhm.
Mhm.
And these, for example, to recognize in nature or what I don't know, fruits, or berries are just eatable, right? This is
Mhm.
something that also can be developed with intuition. Let's say that the little girls they learn, right, what kind of mushrooms or berries they
Mhm.
can collect. But if they will be in a foreign place, that this comes with intuition as well, that they will be able to recognize or find these
Yeah.
sources of food,
Yeah.
right?
I think that nowadays culture classified so many plants as invasive or poisonous, and I would say everything is edible. You just have to know when and how to collect and how to process and preserve, because you might get poisoned with one medicine when you're eating it raw. Once you dry it out in the sun and use as a powder, it's not poisonous anymore.
Mhm.
Mhm, mhm.
um, and also, like, there are some things that you can use externally as medicine, not internally, but it's still not poisonous. And even though some plants might have poisonous fruits, they would not have poisonous leaves, but the leaves would be, for example, help you remove the pain of a toothache. So you take the leaf, you're not gonna die, but but like in the you just have to chew on it, not swallow it. It's a difference. And I think that this knowledge is very important for us to go back to as women, and I feel like we should feel responsible to go back
Mhm.
Yeah,
because it's
now that
really
I
crucial.
recall, my sister, when she came to Poland, well, in Ecuador, she works closely with nature, with agriculture, and with medicinal plants. And the plants that there are here, many of them are new, right? So she used to take them, smell them, and just by the smell to recognize which ones can be medicinal, right? And then just checking information about it and reading that. Because of the smell, this is just similar to something that we have in South America. Also, maybe you heard about this in Ecuador, and this is coming from stories from my grandmother as well. When a woman is approaching closely to nature, agriculture, so then the information about the uses about the plants is coming through dreams. So you're dreaming like how you can use this. Like if you have a stomach ache, they say just make a tea of this kind of plant. And this trust of this intuition and information that is received by the dreams, it's very accurate as well.
Yes, yes. And I think that because women are naturally, it's again, when you choose your incarnation as a woman in this life, you are naturally predisposed and pre-connected to the universe and to the center of the universe. and the creation. So automatically, through this close connection with the universe and with the earth at the same time, you have this way of connecting with both and working with the intuition, working with the dreams, as you said, and you can really talk to the plants. That's why it is so important also for the elders to teach people not only how to use the medicines for healing, to transcend the trauma or the illness, but also how to connect with each spirit of each plant, because you can drink a tea made of the medicinal plant and have the experience with it, feel the benefits of healing you, but later it's gone and you do not connect. But you can at the same time take the tea and pray with a tea, and you can drink the tea before going to bed, and you can connect with the spirit of the plant, and the plant can talk to you. So whenever you have the things, and when you go to nature and you connect with every plant like this in nature, even not knowing what they are for, when you need them, the plant would call you. So again, I think that this responsibility of a woman, of like being connected with the cycles of life, nature, nutrition, nurturing, you just become automatically like a keeper and the guardian of this knowledge. As you walk through your life, as you experience, as you learn yourself and you heal yourself, right? Like you're collecting all of this knowledge. So, okay, let's go to the next one.
Let me explain something. Okay. And when the girl get a teenager, yeah, it's another Cihuateotla, yeah, it's another rite of passage to prepare the girl now from being a teenager to the future, yeah, and and this isn't the moment, yeah, when the woman received the honor, power, responsibility to possess the house, see, or the land, or tipi, or all the property to grow plants, animals, because in our culture the girl, the woman is who have the property, to control the property. See? This is how I try to explain first, and is matriarchal in the ancient times all over America. See, what is not much with the people when the people came from the conquistadores or the people from the another side of the ocean. See, there are more patriarchals. The culture. See, this have a God only one, and it's a man. See, we have two, what is man and woman is creation, is creator, and another side, man is who is God. You can see until today. See, this is shocking in our culture about understand how the man can be and make himself. This is not possible. He needs a woman, but him put the woman under his control. See, so this is part of okay. So we explaining before the shocking culture came. Okay, so the girl or how to be ready to marriage. See, and she fell in love with the more handsome kid or the more handsome long hair Indian. See? And she's in love, natural, So the family of the boy is to have to give a presents to the family of the girl and asking for marriage between the young couple. Also, the family of the girls give away presents, see? Both, see,
Both
to
ways.
make agreements, see, because already The girl is who owns the land, who owns the house. See, okay, the girl who owns the house or property, and so the woman to get to pass this, the this is the man, the boys who have to know what to do. See, how to work, how to support the house, not only make babies, how to control, working
Maintain.
always, and so is harmony, work in harmony, both, the girl and the boy. See, but sometimes, the boy is kind of don't prepare with those responsibilities. So the girl is starting working because she's prepared for working to, train it for work too. But the boy always avoid to have the more heavy jobs and right now is full of this kind of boys to says, oh, you can bring me for this, and then take the things like this, see, like this, see, oh, like, oh, this is yours, oh, this is yours, see, all this stuff, is all the time we have this, so the girls have to go to the councils or the elders and says, I don't can work.
My husband is not
My
responsible.
husband is no is I
Not
don't know.
providing.
I don't can find the switch to turn on. Maybe much better. See, so the elders met together and talking with the boy and asking to the boy about and try to teach the boy, see, about responsibilities, and then they put a lot of effort, but also
But they also do the counseling
yeah
to help.
counseling to all the people to help the girl. See?
But if a boy is very resistant,
Yeah, the boy is, like Aga says, is very
Can
resistant.
happen.
This is so many of the boys right now in this culture. This is the reason because they don't get married because
they don't want responsibility.
they don't want responsibility. They want everything
Pleasure only.
only pleasure and only eat in one house and another house free, another house free, another house. And living with no pay rent and living with no, you can see until today, but actually it's accepted. See, but in our culture in ancient times, no, they have to help the boy. He really, 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 the boy don't answer and don't get into the track.
Don't get involved.
Don't get involved. Then have to separate. See? And leave the girl and the choice. Maybe she can have another one or just, it's a choice. The girl is the choice of the girl. So I'm sorry to say that, but I think we can solve so many of the troubles right now. See, okay. Anyways,
I think we will speak about manhood in the next conversation we have, because as you mentioned, in different cases, the rites of passages can really have a big influence, right, in how the person get to accept and to embrace these responsibilities for adulthood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is for
because it's not only for you to take on advantage of the situation, that now you're on a different level and now you can do this or that. It's I think in ancient traditions and in indigenous tribal societies, it's the responsibility that comes first, and it's not only for men, it's a woman as well. So in order to know your responsibilities, you need to know who you are. You need to know your identity and your role. Because if you don't know how you can step up and how can you show up for the task if you are not aware, right? So these responsibilities and roles that are in the family and the society are, that's why it's so important to have elders in your family. If your grandparents pass away, or your parents, your children don't have access, find other elders, find another grandma, grandpa that can fill up the gap, and the same. Many families get broken. We don't have sometimes both parents, sometimes by will, sometimes by accident, but just fill up the role with some other mentor, with some other role model that would be responsible and good for the children, or the children in the family if you do not have your own. Because if for whatever reason you decide, or you cannot, or you choose to not to have your own children, it doesn't mean that the role in the society and in the family as a woman changes. You just do not have children, but your responsibility is the same. You're still a medicine woman. You're still the carrier of the knowledge. You're still responsible for telling the stories, teaching the creative arts, guiding the girls in your family, being, as I said, being a medicine woman, like providing support, providing medicine when needed, providing the love and nurturing care. So I think that this, what I really like in Indigenous Asian traditions is the, how to say it, like a holistic, I cannot find a better word, but embracing everything structure of the society. Like it's not like a pyramid. It's not like one person is a guru and the rest follows.
Fundamentals.
Yeah, like it's like the fundamentals for the family and for the social structure. It's always a medicine circle, which means we are all equal. We all meet together. Everybody has the right to speak up. Elders, women, children, men. We all participate in it together. And so who is, again, responsible for keeping all these traditions, cultures, structures, and everything, again, is a woman. So and another important thing that women maybe I notice forget to embrace and integrate is the power of a woman as the creator and the manifester. And it's not only, again, it's not only about children and giving birth. It's general energetic predisposition. So like when women are stepping up to take certain roles in the family and society or globally, they have to be aware what is really the intention, because like if the woman step up to the role but her intention is to act like a man, she is just messing up everything. Like she has to again embrace her role as a woman. And really when the women realize how powerful they are in the expansion, creation, and the manifestation, they would be more intentional about everything that they do, everything that they speak up, everything that they get involved with, like how they take all the energies from other people, from environment, from the land, from anything, like you're like women are like sponges. They just collect everything and later they have to recycle, right? Even like in your tradition, the medicine woman who leading the lodge is like a person who is recycling energies, right? Yeah. So
that's why it's important to get to know this information, because there is a misleading as well about the identity of a woman. So I believe that's why women are not totally open to embrace this identity, right? Because we have just different ideas about how it is aligned with nature. But even as Oso was saying, that there are different personalities, right? It doesn't mean that there is just one line that we are all the same. There is a space for this diversity. However, even to embrace the change and the differences between each of us, is important to get to know what is the root. Only then we are able also to take our own direction. That's what I believe.
Yes, and also like I think that when if the woman has an approach that she is the one who brings the nurturing in general. Doesn't matter if she chooses to be a politician and a leader. If she has this concept of being a nurturer as a woman, she would serve her community well, you know. So, and the same when the woman approaches and wants to help and wants to be a medicine woman, if her intention is blessing everybody and everything, you know, again, she benefits her society. Like, not make these potions, you know, or cooking, you know. If you are pissed off cooking for your family, better not cook. Ask the grandma, you know. That's why it's so important what you mentioned in the beginning, that that like when in your family the women start to cook, they were smudging and putting intention, you know. So like you prepare for everything. Like women are aware because they're more sensitive, more connected, more intuitive, so also more cautious about all the energies around and cleansing the space, preparing the meals in the right way, blessing the food, because it's supposed to nurture and heal the people, not to kill them. Right?
Yeah.
Unless you're cooking for your enemy, I don't know. But again, embracing all of this, as also said, there are like five I don't know how to say it.
Makwili.
Yeah, but like five personality traits in the women. But in each of these roles, the woman can step up with full understanding of her identity and the power within, and also remembering that she is this creative expression and the power. So that's why it's so much encouraged to have girls work on the creative aspects in life. It's not only the jewelry or the pottery or clothing, it's in general creativity.
Creation.
And I think that also one thing that troubles me when I think about womanhood is that our society is like discarding so much information about really feminine. Like on one side, they're saying, "Oh yes, we should empower women. We have so many organizations fighting for women's rights and feminist circles," but how deep is the ignorance of the society, of the men, and even the women, completely ignoring their moon cycles and their hormones? This is the basis, you know. Like we have to understand how our body works, in which period of time, like which hormones are dominating, in which time you have to rest, in which time you have to be more nurturing, in which time you can push through and be hardcore and show up for the task and be a warrior. And at the same time, when you understand the role yourself and the cycles, your moon cycle, you can teach the girls in your family, but also make your partner aware and understand, you know, that like how it all changes. So I think that
That's very paradoxical because, as important and directly related to woman nature as is the moon cycle, there is a big taboo and a big trauma along this topic in women. And as my sister shared these women circles and starting to work out with the moon cycles, when we make some women circles, you can just see that it is a topic, it is very hard for women to speak about, to remember how was our first moon cycle, what do we feel about it, how many years in our adulthood we are still feeling shame about it. So and now that you mentioned that, that's right, this is like the first thing that as women we should start to recognizing ourselves.
yeah, but this ignorance is just like a pandemic, you know, because really we are not giving enough attention, like from the beginning. Like, so that's why I believe that we should at some point try to recover this ceremonies as a rites of passage. And again, You can follow certain tradition if you're connected to one, but if not, create your own within your own family structure to really teach a girl, to show her different aspects of life, different forms of creative expression, feminine expression. Teach her about the cycles, how she's connected with the moon, how she's connected with the water, with the food, with the nutrition, and all of these things, you know.
Okay, so this is the reason because our system works in council of elders. Council of elders is elder women's and elder men's, see? And later the council about the women's, regular women's and men. Also we have councils of children's, see? The children prepare themselves around maybe 5, 6 years old, 7 years old when they are ready to the council, see? And we have to voting council. Even children have the right to voting, yeah? So the elders, the women's, the men's, the children's, see? And also all these councils are separated by gender too, see? And make them together to make decisions, see? So also I want to talk about the women receive information, training. When you get married and don't know, you get training about political influence, see? So because you need to take decisions, see? And the councils, this is why the councils working, because give it to the people and make the harmony and the group, see? So to the woman to keep the knowledge, for arts, pottery, and all that stuff. So also the woman get all the time training to self-defense, to self-protection.
This is
Yeah.
important. To be responsible for your
to
own.
use all the kind of weapons. See? So the woman is a warrior, because she can stay, how to learn and understand to be centered. See, in case of attacking or something happens. See,
To make a good decision.
to make a good decision, because for depends of the decision of the girl, depend the children's, depend even the community. See, because the warriors are away when somebody else is coming and attacking the village. See, the women got training how to develop, how to get into the self-defense, and protecting the children, protecting everything, and they have to use all the weapons. The new. Right now we have very sophisticated weapons, but with responsibility. I saw some people practicing yoga with the AK-47. See, Kalashnikov.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's in California. They practicing yoga with the Kalashnikov. See, and
What?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we'll go to internet.
Oh my God. Don't tell me this. This is okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Anyways, this is a little salt and pepper in the talking.
I think we are running out of time.
Yeah, and I don't know how is the time. And
yes, we have already 1 hour 13 minutes, so we should be slowly getting to the end. How many bullet points still do you have?
I got about the life
to
partner, yeah, and the responsibilities and the family and tequio. See, I don't know how you call in South America, we call tequio, with all the people get together and help each other to build the house, to
La
work
minga.
with the chakra.
La minga.
Minga, yeah, let me write it down. Minga, yeah,
Minga.
we call tequio. So when all the people come in, because not all the women are capable or able to remember, we have like some of the fingers, it's too hard to move. See, all the community come and help. See, help with the children. This is Minga, it's tequio. See, help each other. See, this is another. And about identity and power within. See,
and I think that also the women women have to relearn this, because we following Oso's family tradition, we are doing the moon dance ceremonies for women, and unfortunately, we noticing so much disconnection and also so much competition between the women, and it's really the women themselves to come forward and to support each other, because they are the teachers and the fundamental structure of the society. If women keep fighting, being competitive, like how you want to build a holistic structure of the community, helping each other, if the main core of it, the pillar, is not having the role, and instead of women helping each other and supporting each other with respect and love, they fight and compete. So this is definitely one aspect that we women have to work on, and especially nowadays there are so many ceremonies. So like I would just encourage women, please pay attention and be loving and respectful towards each other and other women, because even in the sacred spaces and ceremonies and places, women are mean. Don't be mean. Don't be mean, don't compete, don't destroy another woman. This is not your role. Your role is to nurture the other woman to grow and to blossom to her best version.
Yeah. So I want to talk about the creative expression of feminine, and in our culture also. Yeah, but I want to put something.
Last one.
Yeah, it's about in our culture also we have places for dance. We dancing, and the woman can express from the art. So you dancing, or but also the expression of dance is to talk. See, it's also like using the wind, the fire, and make a history. Make a history of a story about taking something like the fire came, the wind coming to my heart, and the fire came, and I fell in love. See how to express. Yeah, but moving, when the movement of the body movement tell the story. See, like my grandma says, aquí viene el sol. Put the hands like this. Oh, aquí viene el sol. Es el sol. And later she start moving. See, something like that. See, so it's the creative expression of the feminine. So then have a space to give the women to do that. See, not like a warriors. See, like a warriors, like you see, like a dancing Tai Chi and put and ready to, the snake movement. See, and no, it's something like Aga says, with love, with what we learning is love, compassion, and tolerance. Yeah. So it's very important. So I think we almost done or questions.
Aga, you didn't wanted to cover also some points?
No, because I was jumping in, and I think that I make some of the notes as we were going through, and then whenever I had opportunity, I already said what I wanted to. So yeah.
Okay, if we are jumping into the questions, well, thank you to everyone who has joined during this session, and as well, as we mentioned at the beginning, who will watch this session online. Well, Katia Vasilieva is telling us, please talk about life partner. Yeah, I think this is also a topic that we may cover in next sessions.
Yeah, I think we have to make one special use for life partner.
Yes, I think that next session we have manhood, and the third one, it might be about life partner. So we have already the vision of each of them
maybe we have
individually.
To create the lifepartner.com. See? Find this. No, just kidding. I'm sorry.
Other question for Aga. Does this tradition of saving the umbilical cord of the babies exist in Poland?
So I think that not so long ago, women start like transitioning from having birth at home versus hospital. And for example, like in my mom's family, all the children were born in the natural way at home, delivered by my grandma, and only my mom, because she was the youngest, she was already delivered in the hospital. But in the hospital, they were more willing to give away placenta and umbilical cord in the beginning of the transition from home birth to the hospital. And later, I know that in Poland there was some time when, especially like in 70s, 80s, 90s, when they were very harsh with all the regimen in the hospitals. They would like take the baby away, leave the woman alone, like that. So there was a period of separation between a baby and the mother. They would not want to give the mother placenta. But now, because I think that so many women decide to go back to like ancient ways of home delivering, and they're more like midwives, doulas, women are doing the lotus birth, so they're not even cutting off the umbilical cord. They're living with a baby and then taking care for the placenta until it falls off naturally. So I think that we are going back and transitioning back to more natural ways. But I know that these some of the women who delivered in private clinics, when they asked for placenta and umbilical cord, they would get it. So I know some of my friends who delivered babies and later they made medicine from placenta. So
Wow.
definitely.
I think that is revolutionary what you mentioned about the placenta and the umbilical cord, because they hold the mother cells, right? And in Ecuador, this is a popular tradition. However, I believe the knowledge why they used to do it is lost. So my parents, they have saved it as well, but it's just like a memory for them to save it, right? So and also I don't know that I believe that many people don't know that they can use it later on as well, like for
Yes, it's a very powerful medicine, and not only for your own baby, because this would be the first medicine your baby should get when whatever happening when it's small. That would be the stem cells from the placenta, but also you can heal somebody with the placenta of the baby. It doesn't have to be only the baby. Like you can still use the medicine of the placenta to help somebody recover from different. I don't want to say like it's for everybody, because maybe some people might be sensitive, and don't want to consume the flesh and blood or whatever. But I know that there are ways when people create tinctures out of it, so it can be used to heal many diseases, especially if somebody has very low immune system or lost a lot of blood. Definitely helps recover very fast, or if somebody has cancer. But all these practices, it's a personal choice. Again, like I think that there are more and more people stepping up, and I believe like elderly women are also more open to share, even from indigenous communities, because they see that there is more interest and the women are coming, so they're organizing. As you said, your sister is working with the feminine circles, so like for sure she can invite elders and teach, like like how they used to do it in ancient times.
Thank you, Aga. And also, maybe one more question. How do you believe, I think we spoke about this, but maybe as a conclusion, how do you believe that in our modern society we don't have these practices like rites or passages? How it affects, like why, how it affects to the identity of a woman?
Mm.
Yeah, affects so much about the losing the connection with the universe. When we born, when we came to this planet, we have uh, already our path marked to the who what we have to do. See, and time to time we have to remember, we have to the parents or our elders teach. This is why then design is the designer the path, see, to come back and check. It's like a checkpoint, see, and you still connected with the path. When most of the time, most know the people following all these protocols and get out of the our of the path. So it's when we get sick. All our society actually right now is very sick. See, because we lose the purpose of what we was created. See, we don't know. We just living the day like with no tomorrow. We don't know what is next.
No personal
We
mission.
lose the right, the path. How is the word
Alignment.
about the alignment? But is the when we have to get into the end
The
Destiny.
direction.
destiny. We lose our destiny. We don't know what we are created, and this is the disease, the big disease. See,
Spiritual.
a spiritual disease. And looking for something doesn't exist, and we try to find, and we go psychedelics, and we go all the ending with helix like metabolics, and I don't know.
And we
But
don't know what we are looking for.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And how you know what you're looking for in you don't know exactly what is the shape or what you're looking for. Is bright, is yellow, is red,
I
is
want to
purple.
mention one more thing.
Okay, okay, Mama.
Now just came to my mind that as also said, like the masculine energy is connected with the sun and feminine with the moon. But again, the full expression of the moon, speaking full moon, would be still very masculine because it is fully mirroring and reflecting the sun, the light of the sun.
Mm-hmm.
So the full moon is really masculine energy,
Oh.
but the feminine is in the new moon. So if any of the women are practicing whatever traditions, rites, ceremonies, whatever, like I think it's important to remember that really full connection of a woman with her inside, with the earth and with the moon is in the darkness. It's not in the full moon. So I think this is another like misconception when the women go out in the full moon. This is masculine energy. So so these are like things that again we need to like observe the nature, understand the nature, and see, how is it happening, like what are the natural cycles, like with which energies we really are connected, which energies we should be using.
They do seem to be like details, but in fact they are like a big discovery. There are things that influence great in the things that we are doing in our practices. And yeah, I believe we can conclude our conversation, our lecture today.
Okay.
We have been talking for about 1 hour, 30 minutes tonight. And there are always so many things that we can always keep discussing and sharing. So thank you for everyone who had joined. We invite you for the next lectures with Aga and Abuelo Oso. If you would like to say something else for closing.
Yeah, I think that it would be helpful, like if you are maybe Some of you going back to this talk or watching later. And as we speak, you have more questions, but I don't know, you were not ready to step up right now. Just please send these questions either to Oso, or me, or Jesse, or through Shamu and Dina. And so we can answer the questions to the related topics. And also, if there is anything that you would like to talk about in the future, like as we have now this another subject emerging of partnership and how to build the long lasting partnership, we can always collect the subjects, right?
I want to give thank you for your patience. Are you so patient to stay behind
The screen.
the screen for almost 2 hours? I think
Hour and a
so.
half.
Hour and a half. And thank you for your support. And thank you in the future to provide more questions what you want to know about and our point of view of the indigenous people. And we really is my pleasure, and really I enjoy to talk about it. See how I want to know.
Me too.
I want to know how is the world outside because I am blind. See, I don't can see around. So I see people moving always on one side to another side, but I don't know what you're looking for. See, and if you stop and write down and what you're looking for,
Make a
maybe
comment.
make a comment and we find each other the way out or what we're looking for. Maybe like this idea to create the how to find a good husband.com and
I
how
was
to
thinking
find
that maybe we should look up to create the group on Telegram that would help us to communicate on daily basis and keep the space. So maybe we're gonna create the Telegram for Shamu and Dina, or like we come up with a different name, so people can communicate. We can share different things over there, because sometimes it's easier for people just to check the message than just to go to social media and dig. So maybe we can do that, and we can all be.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a wonderful idea. And in this way, slowly also, if you would like, we can start getting to know each other. And as you say, people sometimes it's more comfortable just sharing by messages. So yeah, we will share this link probably in the event, but also in the page of Shamu and Dina. So anyone who would like to join, feel very welcome.
I hope.
Okay.
Thank
you very much.
Thank you very much.
Blessings.
Same. Have a good night.
Popila tanka yellow.
Aho.
Aho.
Aho.